Hi Aquarius, this is going to be your love and relationship reading for October 2018. Please excuse the lack of clarity in my speech, but due to a recent surgery, it did affect the way I sound a little bit. Thankfully, it is getting better each day, but just a little heads up there. So, Aquarius, the top row is for those of you that are single. The bottom row is for those of you already in a relationship. We're going to look at the card at the bottom of the deck, which is a message for all of you, okay? Now, Aquarius, the message you got at the you got at the bottom of the deck is the Fool card. Now, the Fool card is right back to the very beginning, okay? And it is about taking that leap of faith, going down a new path, you know, starting a new journey here, and not necessarily knowing where it's going to lead you. But as I said, it is about needing to take that leap of faith. Now, if this is you in terms of you that are single, you know, it may just be that a relationship has come to an end, okay? And needing to get back out there, needing to take that leap of faith, you know, needing to go down a new path. It may be for some of you that if you're single, that you may, you know, already know somebody that potentially could be a partner for you. But it's going to require that leap of faith here to enter a relationship with this person. For those of you in a relationship, you know, I do feel it could go one of two ways here for some of you. For some of you, it could be that leap of faith, you know, going back to the beginning in terms of forgiveness and, you know, giving your partner a second chance. For others of you, it may very well be, you know, you going solo here. But we'll start at the top with the singles. So the central issue is the Eight of Pentacles. So this is a card of hard work, putting time and effort into something. Now, look, for some of you, it could just be here to suggest that, you know, you're working a lot at the moment, you know, and you're putting a lot of time and effort into your job. For others of you, it could be that, you know, maybe you need to put more time and effort into meeting somebody new. For others of you, it could be that you're trying to avoid being in a relationship. You know, it could go one of two ways there. But with the past coming through, we do have the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups is a card overall that talks about reminiscing, okay? Looking back at our past with fond and happy memories. I'm not reading reversals, so, you know, if this card was reversed, it could be for some of you, you're looking back at a relationship that ended with some bitter memories. But for others of you, yes, maybe you are looking back at a relationship with fond and happy memories. Maybe for some of you, you're just looking back at a past time in your life, not necessarily a relationship, but a time in your life when, you know, things felt more carefree, where you felt more happier, okay, before, you know, all of the crap that can, you know, get into our lives, the crap that comes sometimes with relationships, you know, that time, as I said, of feeling carefree and happy before all of that started. But this card is the past coming through. So, you know, it's talking about at this moment, Aquarius, you know, you're looking back. Now, for some of you, it has to be said that it could be somebody from your past is coming back through or is going to attempt to come back into your life. Because in the present, we do have the Nine of Wands. Now, the Nine of Wands is that defensive energy. You know, I often say for me, this card can be where we build this barrier, this brick wall around ourselves to protect ourselves. You know, it's a card of forewarned is forearmed. Now, the thing is this card relevant, Aquarius, because somebody is attempting to come back into your life? And you may very well feel that you've got to have your barriers up at the moment. But for some of you, it may be that you've got this barrier up around you in terms of any new relationship because you're scared of being hurt again, which, you know, is understandable if you've come out of a painful breakup. In your advice, we do have the Queen of Swords. Now, I'm taking this to be you, Aquarius, okay? You are the air sign. And, you know, it's asking you to become, you know, to get back in touch with yourself. To get back into your more positive element here. To be that Aquarius that you are. That, you know, that is fun, outgoing. That's very direct with your communication. The Aquarius that speaks her mind, that won't put up with any crap from anybody. You know, get back to being that person again, okay? Now, your outcome card, and I think Sagittarius had this today, you've got the Ace of Cups. Now, this is a new beginning in terms of feelings and emotions. And like I said to Sagittarius, it isn't the Two of Cups that talks about you and another individual. This is one cup. Okay, so new feelings, new emotions coming through for you, Aquarius. You know, maybe new confidence, maybe starting to love yourself again. You know, maybe that's been very much lacking in your life. Maybe you've been putting other people first, or your previous relationship, you were putting your partner first all the time. And now maybe October is getting back to the drawing board and getting back to some self-love here. So overall, you know, it's not looking shabby. You know, the sad thing, I think, and one of the reasons I don't always like to do these types of readings in terms of singles is because when people are single and they watch these type of readings, they're always hoping that, you know, somebody new is going to come into their lives. And, you know, for some of you, that is going to be possible. But it can't be for everybody. Not everybody is going to meet somebody new and fall hopelessly in love. You know, life's just not like that. Life is about standing on your own sometimes. Life is about getting over past relationships and breakups, healing yourself. You know, it's a whole manner of different feelings and emotions. And there's no way, if I sat here and said that every single sign is going to meet somebody, then obviously that's going to be a complete lie. So, you know, that's the reason I've done single readings in the past and I stopped doing them for that simple reason. And this month, you know, is pretty much turned out to be the same kind of situation. Now, moving down to couples, the card in the centre is Judgment. Now, this Judgment, heavy card, okay, heavy energy, making a judgment call here. Is that you? Is it your partner? Is it a case that you have been harshly judging your partner? Or do you feel that they've been harshly judging you in some way? Maybe one of you's done something and you feel that you are being harshly judged by the other person. But maybe needing to make a judgment call. needing to, you know, work out whether this relationship can continue, whether it's still got life in it. Now, the past coming through, we have the Hermit. Now, the Hermit talks about enforced isolation. The Hermit is doing some work inwardly on ourselves, reflecting, soul searching. And in October, we still see you doing that. You know, reflecting, soul searching, you know, maybe on what it is that you want. Maybe, you know, about this relationship, about the other person you're involved with. Before we can make a judgment, we need to analyse, we need to reflect, we need to go through that soul searching. Now, in the present, we have the Page of Cups. Now, this is messages coming through to do with feelings, emotions. The problem with the Page of Cups is there can be an element of immaturity attached. Somebody that, you know, is immature and is not quite capable of having a committed relationship. Sometimes with the Page of Cups, there can be an element of somebody that maybe has a drink problem. And, you know, they might bury themselves in alcohol to kind of block out emotions that they may be feeling. Now, this could be you, Aquarius, but it could be coming from your partner, sorry. Maybe you're dealing with somebody that has got a drink problem, or somebody that, you know, when it comes to commitment, they struggle. Now, in the advice, we have the Five of Cups. Now, this card talks about focusing on something we've lost, okay? How it's affecting us emotionally. It can be a card of regrets for things that we've done or not done. It can be a card of wanting an apology. You know, I somehow feel, Aquarius, that this Five of Cups could be touching on the energy of your partner more than I feel it is for you. Even though it's in your advice, I feel that it's more talking about, as I said, the energy of your partner. Now, there is 2 cups still standing in this Five of Cups, and that's where the attention needs to be shifted to, okay? So, you know, it's not all bad here. Maybe for some of you, it is your energy there with the Five of Cups. And maybe it is that you need an apology from your partner for something they've done. Or maybe for some of you, it is you, Aquarius, that has got regrets about the way the relationship is going. Now, the outcome card is the Nine of Swords. So this is you in your own head. And when we're in our own head, overthinking, we make things feel 1,000 times worse. I think what you're dealing with here, Aquarius, is that something's taken place in this relationship. Either somebody's done something that they're feeling very guilty and very bad about, or you're dealing with somebody that, as I said, either has a drink problem or has issues with commitment. And I think for you, this month of October is the time when maybe this, you know, it is a case of needing to make a judgment call here. But you need to get out of your own head with that Nine of Swords, okay? You need to stop overthinking. You know, with the Hermit being there, it's talking about how you've been very inward over maybe the last month or so. But I do think that this month is a month about needing to take action. Do you take that leap of faith and go back to the very beginning with this relationship and start over? Or do you take that leap of faith, like I said at the beginning, and go solo? Okay, Aquarius, that is your reading. Thank you so much for watching and take care. Bye.